Hello everyone. In tonight's video I'm going to tie this fly, and I'm just going to show you a couple of things how I do it with this kind of nymph. It's going to be caddis or mayfly. It's general pattern, if you ask me. It just looks good and catches fish even better. So without any further ado, let's go. If there are any noise, it's going to be from this guy over here. He's going to make some mess, but never mind. So, buddy, go down. I'm gonna use our RX hook, and this is Freshwater Series Traditional Nymph Barbless. This one is size 16. It has a long shank, which I really like for this fly. Someone would say it has a narrow gap, which it does, but I don't see it as a problem. So I'm just gonna put the bead, and as in my previous videos, I'm going to use this indent facing the eye. Okay. Now, first things first, I'm going to secure this bead. Try to use flat thread if you can, because of the buildup or lack of it. So flatten it from time to time, and you're doing it by spinning your bobbin counterclockwise. Now place your nail to push this bead against the eye and fix it into position. Oops, never mind. I don't know if you can hear this, but this guy is purring like crazy. Okay, I'm creating a taper, longer and longer, as you can see. I'm going backwards because I need to flatten the thread. It just creates nicer, smoother underbody. Now just cover the whole shank, because you need it to create some friction to keep those materials more safer on the hook. And then you have those, I don't know how to call it, but like fluff on the feather. Just pinch out a little bit, like so. Just need a couple of these, not too long, not too thick. Okay. Oops, a little bit short, never mind. Now it's time to add wire. Wire is there to protect your fly from the trout's teeth. Pay attention to your thickness of the body, and pay attention to the taper. By catching all the materials here and not building up the taper here, you're going to end up with a thick rear end. If you don't want that, then it's a mistake. Now I'm going to put one by it, and I'm going to do it from the inner side of the hook. Okay, this is it. Looks good, nice, thin, tapered. And you can use any dubbing for this. I like something that will give a little bit greenish, yellowish color. And this is something that I used in one of my previous flies. Mix of yellow CDC, some squirrel here, which is gray, purple and pink dubbing. But for this one it's very important that you use like very thin layer of this dubbing. So look at this noodle, it's super thin. And just continue making the same kind of noodle along the thread. So what you want to do is just make your fingers dirty with dubbing and then apply the dubbing in clockwise direction. So let's see what we did. Nice touching turns, cover the body. As you can see, I'm just barely making this body thicker than it was. Okay. This is it. I'm gonna fold it the other way around now. Okay. Don't break the bite, it can happen. Oh, sorry, I forgot to add thorax. And for thorax I'm using a little bit of guard hairs from the face mask. And it's a very loose noodle for a reason. Okay, pull those hairs down. Okay, that's it. Now it's time to do the bite thing. Okay, and then just go nice, even spaced ribbing. I mean, even as you can do it. From time to time, just pull those hairs down to keep the back of the fly clean. And then, oops, it's a bit short. Never mind. And you can even break it sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna cut this. This part is a little bit stronger, but never mind. Okay, we've finished the flying. This is just the first we've finished. I'm gonna do one more. Now if you want more dull color for more, let's say, picky fish, leave it like this. If you want it with a hot spot, then just make a hot spot. So what I'm going to use for hot spot is some orange thread. Now let's add orange thread. And then we finish in forward motion, so going to the eye of the hook. Okay. Now what I like to do, just creates a cool effect here. Touch it with Sharpie, but be careful not to go too much, because it will soak into the thread. And then I'll just go a little bit over the biot. Apply UV, but apply it with your needle. It's much easier to do it with your needle. So you can just do it in 1 or 2 layers as you wish. Again, I'll do it in 2 and I will tell you why. The reason why I'm using 2 layers, not always though, is if I want to make this black pop out a little bit more. And look how it looks, like super black. this is just makeup. It's not going to make your fly any more durable. It's not going to make your fly catch more fish. Just pure makeup. You can completely omit this step. So guys, tell me, how do you like this fly? Tell me down below in your comments. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate your time that you spend on my channel. If you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and if you want, you can share. Thank you very much, and see you next week.